Let us now talk about human male reproductive system. First, we'll try to understand the structure of male reproductive system. Okay, so this is a diagrammatic view of human male reproductive system. So what are the important parts that together form the reproductive system? They are paired testes, accessory ducts, accessory glands, and external genitalia. The accessory ducts are further divided into rete-testes, vasa efferentia, epididymis, vas deferens. And the accessory glands are of three types: prostate gland, seminal vesicles, Copper's gland, or it is also referred as bulbourethral glands. Now we'll study about testes. Okay. So the testes, they occur in pairs. They produce sperms, that is why they are known as primary sex organ in case of human males. They also produce a male hormone called testosterone. And what is the function of this hormone? So this is the hormone which is responsible for all secondary sexual characters in a male. So secondary sexual characters are nothing but, for example, change in voice, presence of beard and mustache, presence of hair in the genital area or under the armpit. So these kinds of characters are influenced by this hormone, that is by testosterone. And this hormone is produced by testes. So the testes is most important organ of male reproductive system. And this testis is protected by sac-like structure called as scrotum. So scrotum is the one which holds the testis. And this testis is present outside the abdominal cavity because the sperm production takes place at a temperature little lower than the body temperature, that is about 2 to 2.5 degrees Celsius lesser than the body temperature. So that is why the testis is located outside the abdominal cavity, and it is very important for the production of sperms, nothing but for spermatogenesis. It is very important. Now we'll see the internal structure of testes. So here is a diagrammatic section of seminiferous tubule. We'll study what are seminiferous tubule. So each testis is oval in shape, and each testis has approximately about 250 segments. Those segments are called as lobules. Since these lobules are present inside the testis, it is called as testicular lobules. So inside each lobule, there is presence of highly coiled 1 to 3 tubular structure which is called as seminiferous tubule. So sperms are actually produced inside the seminiferous tubule. Clear? So we'll see the diagrammatic view of seminiferous tubule here. Okay. So the lining of seminiferous tubule, which is made up of two types of cells. One is male germ cell and another cell is Sertoli cells. Can you see in this picture? So male germ cell is also referred as spermatogonium. So this spermatogonium which undergo meiosis to form sperms. So meiosis, it is reductional division where the chromosome number reduces to half. Here you can see Spermatogonium later undergoes primary spermatocyte, secondary spermatocyte, spermatids, and at last it produces spermatozoa. So spermatozoa is nothing but sperms. So male germ cell will be diploid in nature. It undergoes meiosis and it produces haploid sperms. And another cell here is Sertoli cells, which also forms in the inner lining of the seminiferous tubules, which provides nourishment to the male germ cell. Okay. So next is the region, you can see in this picture, the region which is outside the seminiferous tubule, which is called as interstitial space. So interstitial space consists of a specialized cell called as interstitial cells, or it is also called as Leydig cells. This is very important. They may ask for 2 marks. The function of Leydig cell is which secrete a testicular hormone called as androgen. So the function of androgen is which controls the male accessory ducts and glands. Clear? So next let us discuss with male accessory ducts. Before that, we'll discuss what is accessory sex organs. So accessory sex organs are those organs which does not directly produce a sperm. So as we know, sperm production takes place inside the testes, right? So in accessory sex organ, what they do is which carries the produced sperm to the external genitalia. Hence it is called as secondary sex organ, or it is known as accessory sex organ. Clear? So there are different types of accessory ducts. They are retitestes, vasa efferentia, epididymis, and vas deferens. Here in the picture you can see those structure. So let us start with retitestes. So retitestes is a network of tubules which carry sperms from the seminiferous tubule to the vasa efferentia. Clear? So this vasa efferentia connects retitestes to the epididymis. So epididymis, it is a complex tube-like structure in the scrotum which temporarily stores the sperms and which also helps in passage of sperms. Next is vas deferens. So vas deferens is tube-like structure emerging from the lower part of the epididymis. So later this vas deferens, which joins with one of the accessory glands present over there to form common ejaculatory duct. Now I repeat with the accessory ducts once again. See, inside the testis there is presence of testicular lobule. Inside the testicular lobules there is presence of seminiferous tubule. Seminiferous tubule produces sperms. From the tubule it then passes into retitestes. From the retitestes it passes into vasa efferentia. Vasa efferentia, it is connected to the vas deferens through epididymis. Later it joins with common ejaculatory duct and which joins to the urethra. So next is about accessory glands. There are 3 important accessory glands. They are prostate gland, seminal vesicle, and Copper's gland. Here in this picture, you can see these three glands. The Copper's gland is also called as bulbourethral gland. So these three glands which secretes milky fluid that helps in sperm mobility. Sperm mobility is nothing but movement, motility. So their collective secretion is called as seminal plasma, which is rich in fructose, calcium, and enzyme. So this seminal plasma along with sperm is referred as semen. So here is a list of functions of seminal plasma. You can go through this.